Hi all, in this video we are going to discuss reward modeling using with DPO. We're going to use TinyLlama and Unsloth. So basically DPO teaches models to prefer better responses without reward scores or reinforcement learning. So we'll train on a real preference dataset and then we save the model and test its ability to prefer helpful outputs. So first we have to import the required libraries. Here we are using Unsloth to load and fine-tune Llama models quickly, and TRL for using DPO trainer, and we're gonna use PEFT for LoRa-based efficient training, and then we are gonna load TinyLlama 1.1b with Unsloth. So we import Unsloth's fast language model as well, and this TinyLlama 1.1b is a small yet powerful model fine-tuned for conversational tasks. So we load TinyLlama in 4-bit quantization to make it efficient and collab friendly, and then we set max sequence length to 2048 tokens, and then we enable LoRa adapters using Unsloth to fine-tune effectively and efficiently. So this ensures only a small number of weights are trained. Basically, it's great for speed and low memory. And then we load Intel's ORCA DPO pairs dataset, which includes prompt, chosen, and rejected response, which are perfect for DPO. We only use around 2000 examples for training, and then we reformat the dataset accordingly. So these are the training. After that, we configure DPO trainer from Hugging Face TRL library. So we set the batch size, learning rate, and cap training at 300 steps for a quick run in Colab. After that, we launch the DPO fine tuning. So this will teach the model to prefer the chosen responses over the rejected ones using only implicit preference pairs. Therefore, no reward scores needed. After that, we're gonna, once training is done, we save the model and tokenizer in Hugging Face format. So this can be reused for future generation, or exported to Olama. So this inference functions helps us handle the inference. So it builds a prompt, feeds it to the model, and returns the clean response. Thank you. And in this, we're going to discuss about reward modeling using ORPO. So basically, ORPO stands for Offline Reinforcement Preference Optimization. So we're going to do it with TinyLlama and Unsloth. First, we install the required libraries, including Unsloth, Transformers, TRL, and PFT for LoRa-based training. So this setup helps us with fine-tuning. And then we load the TinyLlama 1.1b model in a 4-bit mode using Unsloth. We also apply LoRa adapters, which allow efficient fine-tuning by training only a small number of parameters. And next we load the ORCA DPO pairs dataset. So basically this contains around 10,000 examples with a question and a preferred chosen answer and a less preferred, which is kind of rejected answer. And it's ideal for reward modeling. And then we format each example into the ChatML prompt style expected by the ORPO trainer. And then we use ORPO trainer, which compares the chosen versus rejected answers and updates the model to prefer better ones without using reward scores. So we have just capped the training at 100 steps due to limited compute. And then once training is done, we define a function to generate text from the model given a user prompt. We use a standard ChatML format. And then we test the model on new prompts to evaluate if it prefers helpful, clear responses. These questions were not seen during the training phase. And next we save the fine-tuned model and tokenizer so we can reload it later or export it to Hugging Face or Olama. we're gonna reload the model to make sure everything was saved properly. So we reload the model and tokenizer from the disk. We reuse our generation function, but this time using the reloaded model. This confirms that the inference works the same after saving and reloading. Finally, we analyze how long the model's output are in terms of tokens. This helps us understand how much the model is generating, which are useful for controlling costs in production environment. That's it. Thank you.